welcome back to the channel, everybody. We've got something different today. We're not doing a knife, but we do have another pew-pew that I recently picked up at my local shop. Actually, not really my local shop. It's a bit of a drive to get to it. It is a BUL M5. So you've heard of BUL Armory. This is original early days. Made in Israel. The nickname I've seen online for it is the Hebrew Hammer. And that's just kind of the funniest thing because, yeah, it's kind of a beast. What you're looking at, I believe, is a Generation 2 that has been massively modified. Somebody decided to spend a huge amount of money on it. A bunch of money on the slide, bunch of money on the barrel, island ported. Shaved the back. That's very strange. New hammer. I've never seen this kind of hammer before. You can't even call it skeletonized. It barely exists. Just did a huge amount of work on it. From what I can tell, because there were two of these there, the other one was horrible. These grips did exist on there with this, sort of lightning cuts on it. You can see on this side there's still a little bit of the original texturing on it. When I got this, it was completely covered in, I think, cerakote or epoxy. You can kind of still see a little bit of the shininess there compared to the original finish. Yeah, I had to take it off. It was so thick, it was insane. The entire magwell was completely black. You can still see little remnants of the black coating down inside in the magwell. Let's see if we can get it in there, right down in there. It was so thick. It was ridiculous. I literally took a screwdriver and chipped chunks of it off the grips. And unfortunately, with these pistols, you can't replace the lower because the entire firing module, everything is like welded into the lower. So I had some options. My quick fix was kind of sand it smooth, make it look a little nicer, bought some grip tape panels, and honestly, they hold pretty well. We're going to take it to the range this weekend, get a good look at it, see what's going on. It has sort of an odd magwell. Usually they're the entire bottom part, but it's missing the front half of it. That's just kind of how it's designed. But the more I've thought about it, when you go to load it, you're usually going to hit the back. You're rarely going to go forward first. You're going to hit back there. So it does kind of make sense, and honestly, works really well. This was also the only mag it came with this beautiful purple Barney looking base on it. And again, BUL M5s are very unusual. You've got to use their mags. You can find them. They are rare. There's a couple of companies making some aftermarkets. I ordered one, $45 for an aftermarket magazine. When it comes, we'll try it out, take it to the range and see. But hopefully I can find a better, less expensive alternative to take this thing out firing. So, some of the cool parts about it, though, obviously. What you can see is it does have an incredible barrel. It is from BUL Armory, obviously a BUL barrel, but they did an island port on it. And I don't know if I can make it so you can see in there, but it's not just ported. Let's see if I can go like that. You can see that it's ported all the way through. But if you look, it's not straight up and down ports. The ports are angled back. So it's not just going to be ported with them on an angle going like this instead of straight up and down. The gases are going to shoot out. So it's going to push it down and back. So it's both going to help mitigate recoil, return to zero. Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. Then they did a bunch of weird slide cuts on it. They mimic the port back here. These don't go all the way through. It's just an aesthetic. Lightning cuts on the sides of it, in the front, in the back, all over the place. They made did a lot of things to it. Removed some more material underneath. It looks cool. And of course, like I said, the hammer, this weird, just flat hammer, which, I mean, if you're going to carry it and not have it cocked, that makes sense. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It's much lighter. It's going to move faster. I guess it's basically like a skeletonized hammer. So why they shaved the ducktail completely down, and that's what they did. You can still see remnants of them shaving it down. I don't know. not a clue. I did take it completely apart, disassembled it. It was really, really dirty. It has seen a lot of rounds. They had traded or sold this along with like 8 others that were all molested to different levels. This was the only one with the island porting, and I had to have it because of that. So we're going to take it shooting this weekend, see what it's like, and then I'll come back, give you my thoughts on it. Maybe do some shooting videos of it and let you see how that works. It is stamped ATI Summerville, South Carolina from its import. So ATI brought this one in. But again, I believe it's a Gen 2. The Gen 1s had a square trigger guard. Gen 1 had a square. Gen 2s rounded them off. That's the best I've been able to find. I have not been able to find any with these holes cut in a lower grip yet. I'm hoping there will be somebody in the comments that knows so much more about these than I do, because there's not a lot of places to find information. There's some Reddits. There's one Facebook page I found that has nobody active on it. So hopefully find out some more eventually. I'll get you some shooting impressions. And yeah, we'll check out the BUL M5 custom island ported Hebrew hammer. More to come. Thanks for stopping. Have a great day.